Well, a Major League Baseball team is being accused of anti-Catholic bias. A report in the Washington Examiner says the Los Angeles Dodgers will honor a transgender group that uses Catholic imagery in sexualized context. The group calls itself the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Go now to Christopher Bedford, executive editor of the upcoming journal at Common Sense Society. Chris, great to have you with us. A lot to get to. But first, I want to get your thoughts on this decision by the Dodgers. And what do you think is behind this?
Well, it's gross, for one. It's stupid. It's unimaginative. It's boring. I mean, Madonna has been doing things like this for decades, and they still come out and try to say that just attacking us, attacking our faith, attacking saints, attacking nuns is somehow a bold decision or pushing the envelope. Really, it's just gross, and it's sacrilegious, and it's something that a mainstream baseball team has no business doing. I'm excited to see that this isn't just a Catholic League issue. This is something that you see Senator Marco Rubio coming out with, and hopefully we'll see more and more of this, where you've seen, for example, South Dakota's Governor Kristi Noem came under a lot of fire for breaking on this single issue. Bud Light has seen sales drop 25% of the best-selling beer in the world because of, at least in the United States, because of this issue. So if the Dodgers want to follow suit, then I hope to see an impact on that. Businesses should know that attacking religions, even Catholics, is not allowed.
Also in the news, lawmakers yesterday revisited the FACE Act and whether the FBI and other law enforcement agencies are targeting pro-lifers. Now, meantime, a pro-life pregnancy center in Florida says the bodies of 3 mutilated animals were left outside of its building last week. The executive director of that center even saying it may have been part of some type of ritual. Chris, your thoughts on all of this?
It's wild to see. Similarly to the Dodgers transgender group here, as these people aren't hiding. They're being really open. They're doing animal sacrifices. They're beheading statues of Mary. They're beheading statues of Christ. They're attacking churches. And it's gotten to a point where the local crisis pregnancy center here in Alexandria previously has had to ask for Knights of Columbus to come forward and just sit with the volunteers there to make sure that they're safe from attacks. At the same time, the FBI has shown an extreme reluctance to investigate a lot of these different cases. Talking to people who have worked at crisis pregnancy centers who've been targeted by attacks, they tell me, yeah, we have the surveillance footage of the suspects. We have license plates. We have cell phone pings, but no one's being arrested. At the same time, elderly activists and wheelchair-bound pro-life activists are being arrested and charged. That's an uneven use of the law, and it's the kind of uneven use of the law that sparks distrust and is very dangerous for a civil society.
Chris, I want to switch gears now. The back and forth continues on the debt limit debate. Curious, how do you see this playing out, and who do you think will end up being the winner here?
I can tell you the American people certainly aren't going to win. The debt ceiling is going to go up. So the uniparty, Washington, D.C., is definitely going to win in the end here. It comes down to a couple of minor tweaks. Kevin McCarthy has put forward that he's got a red line, which is that there's got to be some kind of work requirements involved with some of the massive benefits that are given to low-income residents and low-income citizens of this country.
Almost out of time, Chris, but I want to talk about the release of the long-awaited Durham Report. What's your main takeaway from this, and what do you think, if anything, will come from it?
Nothing will come from it. The FBI is claiming, the FBI has been shown essentially and with proof to have been completely full of it in their attacks on the previous administration, on the Russiagate, everything. This country was really dragged through it, through the corporate media, by our intelligence agencies for 4 years. The presidency was completely undermined. Trust in law institutions, law enforcement was undermined. It became a really partisan issue. And the FBI is now claiming that a lot of those problems were fixed. Director Wray saying everything's fine now, don't worry about it, go back to sleep. But at the end of the day, I don't think anyone's going to actually be held accountable, because the folks who would hold them accountable are the ones who are actually guilty of this.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Chris, always great to be with you and get your insights. We appreciate it. Thank you.